Ladies and gentlemen, there is a technique out here called cremation by water. And it's actually a chemical that breaks down the body. And it's available right now in 15 states, but eventually it's going to be available in all 50 states in America. And some call it a water cremation, some call it aquamation. But I'm going to let you listen to this audio from NPR.
As climate change rages, options for handling the deceased are changing. To reduce the carbon footprint of traditional cremation, there is a technology that uses water instead of fire. From member station KUNC, Alex Hager reports. Carlotta Striffler isn't scared to talk about death, even her own. I think what I would have really liked if it had been years ago, it would have been to be taken up on a mountaintop and put on top of a platform and just kind of go back to the elements that way. But they don't let you do that anymore. When she was a kid, Striffler's dad was a minister, so she spent a lot of time around funerals. Now that she's 73, she says that makes it easier to talk about what should happen after she's gone. I'm a Virgo, and so I like to plan things, and I feel much less anxious about dying eventually, knowing that I have this in place. By this, Striffler means plans for a new form of cremation. We're standing in front of the machine that will someday break down her body using water. I was in a fire years ago, and I've never wanted a regular burial, but I thought I'm going to have to go with a regular cremation. But when she learned about water cremation, she says it sounded more soothing. She also likes that it has about 1/10 of the carbon footprint of traditional cremation. Experts say there are virtually no emissions into the atmosphere, and the lower temperature uses less energy. I guess it's just part of who I am, trying to kind of save our earth a little bit. Chris Goes, the owner of this funeral home, explains why he bought the machine. Progress. It was just natural to me that we need to just grow and grow beyond what's the same old, same old. And that's resonating with people planning funerals. First man who we looked after in this equipment, he wanted to be first. And his family was just so pleased that they had an opportunity to take care of the environment, honor dad, and let him be first yet again. He was quite the competitor. The machine itself is a shiny silver tube about the length of a small car and standing taller than everyone in the room. It's topped with valves and gauges and pipes. Space age has been brought up from people who've witnessed this. The equipment looks rather futuristic. Goes and a colleague open the machine, unsealing a circular metal door that looks like the outside of a bank vault. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Inside, there's a metal cage where overhead sprinklers rain water and potassium hydroxide down over the person's body. Then it's tipped to an angle. So there's water filling in the lower end as it's up, and then just bathes the person and reduces our body to our bones. The process is called alkaline hydrolysis, and it's not cheap. At Go's funeral home, the water-based option is $3,200, $1,000 more than the old way. Nationwide, it's growing in popularity, but still not very common. Of all cremations in 2021, fewer than 1% were water cremation. It's a trend Carlotta Striffler will be happy to join, even standing in the same room as the machine that will reduce her to remains. Yeah, it isn't a frightening looking piece of equipment to me. And by the time she's going in the machine, Striffler says she won't be looking at it anyway. For NPR News, I'm Alex Hager in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Okay, y'all. So, again, this is only available in 15 states, and they're saying that this is a more eco way of cremating a body. So what it does, it breaks down the skin, the muscles on the body, and by the time the whole procedure is done, you're just a skeleton. That's it. You're reduced down to a skeleton. And, this woman on the audio seems like she's excited about it, but it's not for everyone. It's never going to play replace the traditional funerals that you see out here. It's probably not going to fully replace even the cremation by fire. So, if anything, it'll be more like a third option for people to choose from. Um, I'm not all the way, with this whole thing right here, but some people may like it, you know? Some people may not. I don't think I would go this way, but, you never know how people feel. So, they claim that, 15 states can now offer, and they said it's eco-friendlier, and it's called, water cremation, or if you wanna look it up, there's, articles out here on it called aquamation. So, just so you can do your own research on this, but y'all tell me how you feel about this. Is it something you would shy away from? You know? And I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna get myself placed in the ground. I'm okay with that. I don't have to do all this other stuff. But please let me know, what you think about this whole thing. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.